Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What's...
The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't Tullius. I'll have you both executed. Unless you're here to solve this nightmare, there is room. You help my people. Good luck. Oh, sorry. No houses for sale in Dawnstar right now. But I could sell you land in the hold where you could build your own house. Wonderful. Just follow. The land is near Giant's Gap, right on the border. That's right. That priestdom. Well, until they do, I don't have any business to discuss without some letters. Don't bother me again unless...
They say you've come to the Imperials think we need their laws. We won't give up this port to the Imperials without a fight, don't you worry.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago. Watch it!
And here comes my first visitor. Never mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my... I have a collect... Why don't you come in? Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye made from sacrificial blood. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business? They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim II, all that remains of the infamous cult. It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill. Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of change, destruction, and ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis. A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in... At least 2 of the owners, Gonzol and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces anyway. The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worship Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Huh?
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
Good to see you. Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of it. My father had suspicion. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations. Easy. Here. These are the keys. The hilt is in a chest in my house. Just don't hurt him. All right.
I'll kill you where you stand.
The mill is my responsibility. That's what I care about, that's all. I just want to be left alone to do my job, and to enjoy what little free time I have when I have it. Need something? Yes? Mm-hmm.
Now ain't this... Never should have come here. You puny weakling! Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
I'll head back home if you need me. It's so good to see you.
Is someone there?
Time to end this little... Need something? Yeah. Need something?